We can see only those objects from which reflector rays enter our eyes. So we cannot see in the dark room. When we are in a dark room, we cannot see objects.
Why? Simple answer though. Bina padhe. You are just reading from somewhere, Abdel. Just give a simple answer why you are not able to see in a dark room.
Ma'am, because the light is not available.
Bus. That is the main thing. So, the fourth thing, this first, you just recap in the first figure that I have given in the important points, there should be a source of light. The light will fall on an object, it will reflect. So, अगर light ही नहीं है तो reflected ray कहाँ से होगा? So, don't stick on to the questions that are, so we should have light. So, inside a dark room, no light is there. Neither we are going to or able to see anything inside the room also and outside the room also. Am I clear? Because all are packed.
Yes,
All
ma'am.
that is no light is coming
Yes,
from
ma'am.
anywhere. Write in your own language, children. Next, differentiate between. Ayush, read the next question.
Differentiate between regular and diffuse reflection. Does diffuse reflection mean the failure of laws of reflection?
Hmm. Yes, Pratyush.
Ma'am, ma'am, a regular reflection, ma'am, is done on a smooth surface, and ma'am, diffuse reflection is done on a irregular surface.
मतलब तुम करवाते हो?
No,
Done on mana?
ma'am.
So you are doing making the work to do.
No, ma'am.
So how you are going to? Anyone else? Priyanshu.
Ma'am, can I?
Just wait, Ranjali. You are going to give. Wait. Priyanshu.
Yes,
Hmm.
ma'am. Regular reflection.
Again, you are reading out.
One,
Chalo.
it takes place on a smooth surface, and two,
चलो रंजली
Ma'am,
बताओ.
all
Ma'am, regular reflection are parallel to each other, and ma'am, diffuse reflection move in various directions.
When which reflected ray, the rays that are falling parallelly, they are going out parallelly in case of regular reflection. But in case of diffuse reflection, the rays are parallel rays are coming, but the reflected rays are not going parallelly. In regular reflection, the normals are parallel to each other. In diffuse reflection, the normals are not parallel to each other. In regular reflection, we are able to see an object clearly. In diffuse reflection, we are able to see all the area. It will illuminate it, but we are not able to see the object. Am I clear? So many difference. Am I audible?
yes,
yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay, next question, Ayush.
Mention against each of the following whether
No, no, no.
regular or
One part is left. Do diffuse reflection is obeying or disobeying the law of reflection?
ma'am it obeys, ma'am.
It is obeying. Laws of reflection will always be obeyed, whether it is incident on a plane surface or it is incident on a curved surface. Okay. So here it is incident. So what will be? What is the normal? Normal is like this. So here what will be the normal? It is the plane surface. So here it is the plane. So the normal is like this. Is the normal is parallel to this? No, it is different because the surface is curved. So each and every point is having different planes. Like a यहाँ पे plane ऐसा. The plane over here is like this, and the plane over here is like this. Plane over here is like this. So everywhere the normal will differ. Yes or no? So that is why after reflection they will get scattered to different direction. They will not go out parallelly. But it is obeying the laws of reflection. Okay, next question, Ayush.
Mention against each of the following whether regular or diffuse reflection will take place when a beam of light strikes. Justify your answer in each case. A. Polished wooden table.
Yes, Ayush, give the answer. You will give the answer.
Ma'am, diffused reflection, ma'am. If it's
Polished wooden table.
polished, if it's polished, ma'am, like you said in the case of utensils, then it will be regular reflection. But in case of polish, it will be regular.
Yes, but if it is highly polished, okay. But
Ye-
still, this sort of examples we are not going to give you in exam because whatever, how much extent the thing is polished, you are going to see your image, but not a very clear one. Okay. But yes, for this it will be a regular one because it is polished. Okay. Next one, B, Rupika.
Chalk powder.
Chalk powder.
Regular or diffused?
Ma'am, diffuse reflection.
It will be diffused one because the chalk powder is making an uneven surface and it is not polished also. Next, cardboard surface. Aditya Pratap Singh, cardboard surface. Cardboard surface, Aditya Pratap Singh.
Yes. Ma'am, can I?
Ma'am, can I?
Ma'am,
Yes,
diffuse.
diffuse reflection in case of cardboard surface. Yes. Next, D1. Marble floor with water spread on it. Ranjali.
Ma'am, regular reflection.
Okay, yes, and even if you are when you are spreading water to it, it is becoming much more smoother also, much more shiny. So you are going to get a regular reflection. Next, piece of paper. Sorry. Yes, mirror is there. Mirror.
Regular reflection.
Mirror will give regular reflection. We know already. And
And
piece of
smooth
paper.
surface.
Yes, piece of
Ma'am,
paper.
regular.
Piece of paper.
Ma'am, diffused.
Ma'am,
Piece of
diffuse
paper,
reflection.
yes, piece of paper will be diffused one. Piece of paper, any paper you are not able to see anything on the paper, but the paper is getting illuminated when light is falling on it. Are you able to see your image on the paper? No, any paper just take in front of you and not able to see your image, but you are able to see the paper because the light is coming and falling on the paper and diffused reflection is occurring and the whole paper is getting illuminated. Am I clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, next Ayush, next question.
Question 4. State the laws of reflection.
State the laws of reflection. Shrestha, what are the laws of reflection?
Ma'am, the angle of incidence and angle of reflection is always the same.
Yes.
Then
And
incident ray, reflected ray, and normal stays on the same plane.
lie on the same plane. Children, you have to draw. If the laws of reflection comes, you have to draw the diagram also. So you are going to draw a plane. You are going to draw a normal that is perpendicular, and you are going to draw an incident ray, and you are going to draw a reflected ray. You have to show angle of incidence and you have to show angle of reflection. You have to write that angle of incidence equals to angle of reflection. Am I clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes,
next question, Ayush.
Describe an activity to show that incident ray, the reflected ray, and the normal at the point of incidence lie in the same plane.
That is the same experiment that is in the book. You can write it from the book also. That we have taken a paper. On the paper we have attached a mirror, and through the slit of the comb we have just passed some beam of light fall on the mirror at the base. You can see the incident ray and you will also see the reflected ray. But if you bend the paper in one edge, that part of the reflected ray you are not able to see. That experiment is telling you about that the incident ray, the normal at which it is falling, and the reflected ray are on the same plane. Go through the experiment, it is given in your book. Am I clear?
Yes.
yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
next one.
Uh, Fill in the blanks in the following. A. A person 1 meter in front of a plane mirror seems to be dash meter away from his image.
Ma'am, one.
Yes. Who has told one?
No, ma'am, 2.
Just wait.
Ma'am,
Who has
two.
told one? Yes, Aditya Bolo. Why it is one? A person is standing 1 meter in front of a plane mirror. The reflect and what is telling next
Ma'am,
uh,
2.
of
मैम
a
टू होगा.
plane mirror. क्यों टू होगा आदित्य? वन क्यों
मैम
नहीं होगा?
डिस्टेंस. मैम
हाँ,
डिस्टेंस डबल हो जाएगी.
क्यों 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 बताओ जल्दी आदित्य. एनीवन व्हाई द डिस्टेंस डबल क्यों हो जाएगा? बताओ रंजलि. आर यू एबल टू सी द ऑब्जेक्ट?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
This is the object, and the distance of the object from the mirror कितना है? That is 1 meter, and the image will be formed at the same distance behind the mirror. So we know the object distance equals to image distance. So total distance from the object to the image. What is it? 1 plus 1,
2.
2 meter. Am I clear? This diagram should be there in your copy. Am I
Yes.
clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, next question.
B. If you touch your dash ear with the right hand in front of a plane mirror, it will be seen in the mirror that your right ear is touched with dash dash.
Bolo, who will answer?
Can I?
Ma'am, can I?
Ma'am, can I?
Yes, Rupika.
Ma'am, the first blank will be left,
And ma'am,
And
and ma'am, the second blank will also be left.
if
Left
you
hand.
touch your left ear with right hand in front of a plane mirror, it will appear that the mirror that your right ear is yes. Both the case it will be left. Okay. Next one.
the size of the pupil becomes dash when you see in dim light.
So size of the pupil in dim light. Dim light we need more light. So size of the pupil छोटा होगा कि बड़ा होगा? It will be smaller or bigger?
Large.
Large.
Large
It
होगा.
will enlarge or it will increase. Okay. Because it wants more and more light rays to enter the pupil so that a clear image will be formed on the retina. Okay, next.
Night birds have less dash cones than rods in their eyes.
Night birds mainly you know that. अच्छा Abdiel, क्यों आंसर दे रहे हो? Abdiel, am I audible? Abdiel, am I audible? So birds are mainly specialized to see in the darkness. For darkness, which kind of cell is important? Cones or rods?
Rods.
Rods are important. So cones will be more or less. It will be lesser. It will be less than the rod cells. Because night bloods mainly they want to see in the night visibility बहुत अच्छा होना चाहिए उसके लिए rod cells ज़्यादा होना चाहिए and cone cells less. Okay, clear? Fill in the blanks clear to all
Yes,
of you?
ma'am.
Okay, next Ayush.
Yes, ma'am. Choose the correct options in questions 7 and 8. 7. Angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection. A. Always. B. Sometimes. C. Under special conditions. D. Never.
Ma'am,
What will
option
be?
A, always.
Always.
Always in any condition, whether it is regular, whether it is diffuse, at in it is dark, that is in dim light, or in the dark more light. So always it will be the same. Yes, very good. Next, eighth one.
Image formed by a plane mirror is A. Virtual, behind the mirror and enlarged. B. Virtual, behind the mirror and of the same size as the object. C. Real, at the surface of the mirror and enlarged. D. Real, behind the mirror and of the same size as the object.
Yes, Priyanshu.
Ma'am, option B.
क्या है ऑप्शन बी? हमको नहीं सुनना है. What is it?
Ma'am, virtual behind the mirror and of the same size as the object.
Okay, Priyanshu, give me an example of a lens which can give both virtual image and a real image. And you can also give me an example of a mirror also. A mirror and a lens both will give two types of images, virtual and real. Priyanshu, yes, just wait.
Ma'am, mirror is poly